So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I have used self-advocacy as a tool to help cope with being an African American with a mental health condition. Overall, I think that self-advocacy is a tool that everybody needs to develop, but I think it's even more important when you are one, African American, and two, have a mental health condition. In my experience, both of those traits individually affect the way that people treat me. So combined, it's even more important for me to advocate for myself and make sure that I'm getting the best treatment possible. The two biggest areas that this shows up for me is with my family and with mental health professionals. They weren't going to just hear me, and I think that being Black and looking young really affected my experience. Most people didn't want to hear that I was having the symptoms to begin with, let alone having breakthrough symptoms. And I needed to be able to advocate for myself to say, look, this stuff is still happening and it's really affecting my life right now, and I need your help to treat it. So there were three main techniques that helped me during that time of high frustration when I was trying to get my family and mental health professionals to really start listening to me. The first one was I needed to humanize my condition. I needed to really do the work to figure out what my mental health condition looks like for me in particular, so that people weren't basing it on generalizations or assumptions, and I could really articulate what was going on with me in my personal life. Thanks to the media and pop culture, there's so many images that say that people with bipolar disorder and schizophrenia are out of control, that there's too much going on for them to manage their lives, and so they need to be locked in some institution somewhere, sequestered away from society. And that's just not the truth. For me to humanize what my condition looks like, I sort of just have to show up and let people see what my life does look like. I do see things and hear things, but it doesn't make me any less of a loving person. It doesn't make me any less able to interact with society and be part of a community. But people don't know that until they know me. And so humanizing my condition means sort of giving people a chance to know me better in my imperfections. And that's scary and a vulnerable thing to do, but I found is definitely worth it. The second thing I needed was I needed the patience to repeat the same information to my mental health professionals and my family over and over and over again. Around the time when I first got diagnosed, one of the main symptoms that I had was that I had little to no desire to be around people. It was something that was really pervasive, and whenever I went out with people, I just couldn't do it for very long before I shut down and couldn't manage anymore. It's the type of thing that my Black family didn't really understand, that they thought I should just get over. But medically, it was a symptom, and so I had to learn how to advocate for myself by repeating over and over that I still don't want to be around people. It took me saying that over multiple appointments before people were able to really hear me and really start treating me for what I needed help with. And the third one was the courage to take care of myself and my emotions in the midst of all of that. Over these last few months, since I've been diagnosed, I have been very much in my feels, and it would be so easy for me to push that down and to ignore it and to say, I need to figure this out quickly, I need to get it resolved so I can move on with my life. But the truth is that there's just a lot going on, and that's okay. It's okay for me to feel all of the emotions that I feel about this. It's okay for me to be frustrated with my family for having to repeat. It's okay to be frustrated with mental health professionals for medications not working fast enough, or side effects, or any of the things that I'm frustrated about. All of those things are okay, and that doesn't mean that this process and this journey isn't worth it. It just means that that's how I feel right now, and that's okay. Yeah, so that's how I've used self-advocacy to better my life as an African American with a mental health condition. I hope that this sparks a conversation and starts you thinking about how you can better use self-advocacy to improve the chances that people can see, know, love, and encourage you to live into your purpose. Thumbs up this video and subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys next time. Deuce.